It's me, Mario!
Welcome back to Super Loogie 65.
Welcome back to Spooky Monday.
Whoa, 65. I don't think I can handle that.
So
I can only
normally
count to
this is where I
64.
continue Dire Docks to the end, but it's actually impossible to get the next star without doing the Bowser stage first.
Yeah,
Because you need to get the submarine to disappear, and the submarine will only disappear after you've defeated the Bowser.
Wait, is that a lava-proof submarine? Can it go through this sea of lava here?
The submarine is just gone. Like, it has no bearing on this game whatsoever aside from that one star, but you need to do the stage in order to get to this stage, so...
Yeah, basically Commandant Bowser is removed from the Kriegsmarine. He's not allowed to have a ability.
Anyway, just like the other Bowser stage, this one has red coins in it, and we will be getting them all. Interestingly, I think this one resembles like the original SNES Bowser's Castle stage from the original SNES Mario Kart. Like it actually, it is a similar resemblance to it.
What's this?
It's not.
I like how he puts up the sneezing picture. When
Yeah.
he says
Yeah.
What's this? Kills me every time. Jump in. Take a dive.
Do you want to know what I think is even funnier?
Let's see.
Comparing the word SNES to sneeze. You want to know who made a joke like that before that JonTron episode came out, but like the public wouldn't know about it until after?
Who?
Carrie.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the very first episode of Pokemon Yellow, which was recorded in late 2014.
That's you got a fucking galaxy brain. She used future sight in real life. She foresaw a joke.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no, I didn't foresee the joke. I started the joke. You're implying that the joke only happened when someone else
I was
did
wrong.
it.
I was wrong. I thought that episode came out in 2015, but it was actually 2014.
So we tied.
Yeah. No. He's got a few months on you.
Oh, well, I don't watch JonTron, so...
Not anymore, at least.
I watched the ones because I had friends who would show me them, you included.
Yeah. Gabe, what the fuck?
High.
I'm gonna keep going higher.
Oh no, soon
I was
we'll
going
be
like
able to hear
I
you.
was doing half steps each time. I don't know if I can actually go any higher than that. I was pretty high. That's like the top of my chest voice range too. I don't know if I can go any higher.
Yeah.
Gabe's gonna keep sneezing higher and higher until he ends up with vocal nodes again.
Oh,
No, don't do
that
that
was
again.
rough, dude.
What'd you say?
That was rough.
Yeah, that sucked. That actually
That
sucked.
did suck, dude. Oh man, not being able to talk and being me, that shit was
Yeah,
horrible.
being you, like I could maybe, I would probably struggle with it, and I'm not a big talker most of the time, but
Dude, I thought I could handle it.
Yeah.
I was like dying 3 hours in. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, come on. Let me just say something, please. It was bad.
You should have gotten like Stephen Hawking's thing.
Oh, the beep boop, yeah.
Yeah.
the beep boop.
The Microsoft text to speech, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, I need to use the bathroom.
No, you know what I actually really like? So there was an episode of The Simpsons that had Stephen Hawking in it.
Oh, cool.
And the thing is, at the end of the episode, like in the credits, it says special guest voice Stephen Hawking, but it's like, did they like bring him into like the recording booth and have him like use his actual device in there? Or did they just create their own and just credit that anyway, just like because it's his likeness?
We'll never know.
Like that's what happened there. There has to be a story.
Yeah. Well, I heard that, you know, as voice to text has the technology has improved, he had the option to switch the voice to one that sounded more realistic, but
Oh,
he
I'm
chose
sure he
not to,
did.
just
I'm sure
because
he
that's what he liked using, and that was him.
Yeah, but what a guy.
Yeah.
What a fucking smart guy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like if you manage to let illness and disability, like if you don't like of that tier and you don't let it stop you, you're like actually really amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was a fucking sick dude. That was definitely 10 out of 10.
Like I have a lot of appreciation for people who like take what might be seen as a weakness by some people and try to keep going, maybe even use it to an advantage. Got a lot of respect for people like that.
Mad respect.
Respectables, Lunchables.
Well, it's just like people who are unable to use their hands but are painters and they paint with the paintbrush in their mouths. Like, that's so cool. Some people would say, I can't paint anymore, I can't use my hands, but they're like, nope, I'm still gonna paint, and it's pretty cool.
How about Beethoven being like actually completely unable to hear?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, wow.
A lot of people like, there's like, well, this is not proven theory, but there's like theories that Beethoven heard through bone conduction, and that's like, all bone memes aside.
Yes.
Have either of you ever heard of like bone conducting headphones?
Yes.
Okay,
I've
so
used them.
you know how they work.
I introduced her to the phrase bone conduction.
Yeah, she
You
did.
did, but like I didn't know that bone conducting things were a thing until a discovery by a pal at dinner once. He's like, he puts on this like weird looking headband on the back of his head, and I'm like, Isaac, what is that? And he's like, oh, these are my bone conducting headphones. And I was like, what?
You know what the worst thing about this is?
You just thought of me.
The worst thing about this is that since it's coming out of your mouth, it sounds like you're just memeing.
No,
because Gabe,
like,
you are always the first person to make bone memes.
of course, but like,
That's why he said bone memes aside.
yeah.
That being said, I don't know whether bone conduction will work for him. I suppose it depends on where his hearing damage was located.
Yeah.
That's what I think too. It's all dependent on where his hearing damage was and like the placement of his fingers on the keys, because the vibrations don't come from the keys; they come from the hammers hitting the strings in the back of the piano. And it's not like, in piano wires were, P sharp, so it's not like he fucking held his finger on the fucking wire and hit the hammer and felt it. No.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch! Slice my finger. No, sir. No.
Oh, hey, it's a bridge, and it crumbles just like in Super Mario Bros. 1, guys. Hey, look at that. Bowser wasn't there, though, because he's in this tube thingy.
Tube.
Look at just how chunky he is in this game.
He is
Oh
fucking
my,
wild.
well, he got a
He
big
is
head.
Persuading me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions?
Ooh, bars.
Now
That's
return
literally-
those stars. My troops on the walls need them.
Oh yeah, so this new Bowser's gimmick. Evan, tell Carrie about how cool this new Bowser is.
I'm ready.
So basically he can make the stage tip, and also he can dash at you really fast, and also he can teleport.
Yeah, so nothing personal, kid, basically.
Okay.
See? Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid.
No personnel.
No, sir.
No personnel allowed beyond this point.
No. Does Bowser count?
Holy fuck, dude, your
Or is he not a
Bowser
person?
is like, what?
You got a steal!
This is how you do it in the first
I
fight,
love
too. You
this.
gotta throw
Oh,
him
this is
into
awesome.
You gotta throw him into a ball. Hold on, Mario, say the thing.
Mario is unstoppable.
Hey, he said the thing.
He said the thing. So
Wow,
Mario said-
Bowser has learned how to withstand lava, I guess.
He has.
He kind of
Mario's-
needed that. He's fallen into it more than a few times at this point.
Wait, what if lava was just his blood?
Bowser's got a lot of blood in his castles.
He practices bloodletting for medical purposes.
He's a hemomancer. Yeah, so here he's gonna say the funny thing again, which is misheard. But
Okay, I'm ready.
so he says.
I couldn't
so
hear
long.
that. So
He says.
Okay,
so
okay,
long,
so
Gabe.
according to Charles Martinet, he's saying, so long, King of Bowser. But it sounds like he's saying, so long, gay Bowser.
Consider this
to
a
each
draw.
their own.
It reminds me. It
Want to
reminds
see
me.
your precious princess come to the top of the tower? I'll be waiting.
It reminds me when in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when the Black Knight has all of his limbs cut off, and he looks
Oh,
at King
yeah.
Arthur and he says, "Right then, we'll call it a draw." When he's obviously
I remember that.
Your arm is off. I've had worse. You lie.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, good movie. That's a fucking phenomenal scene. Back into Dire Docks, where the U-boat has been eliminated.
I just Google search it, and the first image result says legalize gay Bowser.
What?
That sounds like something someone on the internet would say.
All right.
First
So here we
mouse
are
now
back
this.
in Dire Docks, and I'm just gonna say right away, this is another red coin star that I despise.
Because it's underwater.
No, it's not.
Because it's underwater.
It's not.
Currently, you're underwater,
You're underwater.
but I guess you won't be in a
That is
while.
correct. That one was correct, Gabe.
You're swimming in water.
Gabe, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're gonna be sleeping in water.
That's the euphemism for drowning.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. It was very rude.
You're right.
Oh, also, don't go into that little area there that's like open, which is where which is where the submarine went to, because what that area does is it just sends you back to outside the castle.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, so what you want to do here is so now that the submarine's gone, there are these poles moving around.
Nice.
And you're supposed to jump from pole to pole to get all 8 red coins.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Okay.
It sucks.
Hopefully, you like platforming. Parkouring.
Well, I wish you luck.
Tricks for kids. Pranks are for kids.
Pranks
Pranks
are for
children.
puppies, so.
Silly bunny, pranks are for children. Hey, so why wouldn't the kids let the rabbit have the cereal? Like he just wanted to eat, he just wanted to have a nice breakfast, you know?
They were trying to protect him because if an adult eats it, they die.
Because tricks are for kids. Holy shit. This is actually.
Let's Google this, okay?
It's kind of like when you're an infant and you have a lactase enzyme and you can
Why
digest
can't
milk,
the
but then
rabbit
as you get
have
older,
tricks?
you lose the ability to digest milk, and you become lactose intolerant. It's the same with tricks, except you die.
So. You said a whole lot about like enzymes, and you honestly lost me. Something about elder age and dairy and developing lactose. And
Okay, so pretty much when you're a kid, you can eat tricks and be okay, but as you grow into an adult, you lose the ability to digest them, and they'll kill you instead.
Is it like Orbeez where they just
Oh, no, not Orbeez.
Alright.
Not this again.
So I just found a Reddit post on this, all right?
Oh, good.
So I believe that the rabbit in the Trix commercial should be allowed to eat Trix cereal. For as long as I can remember, the TV commercials for Trix cereal have followed the same pattern. A well-meaning white rabbit wants nothing more to enjoy the supposed deliciousness of Trix cereal, but his attempts are repeatedly shut down by antagonistic children who, without fail, close the catchphrase, "Silly rabbit, Trix are for kids." I believe that these commercials, specifically because of the fact that the rabbit is consistently forbidden from eating the Trix cereal, lead to the following ill effects. 1. They encourage, to a target audience of children no less, exclusivity and discrimination towards those who fall outside of one's own demographic, kids in this case. They frustrate viewers who are empathetic with the rabbit and want to see him find happiness. They are arguably counterproductive. I refuse to buy Trix cereal until the rabbit begins receiving fair treatment in Trix commercials, and I would imagine I am not the only one.
I don't think they know about the Trixase enzyme that goes away when they become adults.
Wow. That was
Another thing on here says that that saying Trix are for kids is the equivalent of saying marriage is for straights.
Oh boy.
Ooh, yikes.
You know, because it's on the internet, I don't know whether someone was being serious or not, unfortunately.
Plus, it's on Reddit. You never know.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. There is so much actual stupid shit on Reddit, but you know what else there is? Actually helpful information.
Mind-bogglingly intelligent stuff, dude. It's crazy.
So true. Well, you know what? It's almost like it's a representation of actual people in the world. There's incredibly stupid individuals, and there's incredibly smart individuals.
And they all just come to Reddit for some reason.
We all come to Earth for some reason.
Because we were born on Earth.
To be fair, we didn't have a choice in that, but you do have a choice to go to Reddit, so...
We aren't born into Reddit.
Imagine if you were being born into Reddit.
You don't spend 9 months marinating in the Reddit womb.
That's our future, you guys.
The Reddit womb.
That's where you come from. Who cares about test tube babies? Now we're gonna have Reddit babies.
Oh no, they're just gonna wake up from their fucking tubes. The first word they're gonna say is Pog. Oh no.
I don't get it.
That's alright. I'm glad you don't. I don't want you to get that.
Okay.
That's a bad thing that no one should know. Ugh. I heard Steve
it
kind
is.
of remix of Fire Dire Dogs, and what was it? It was a pretty good fucking banger. It was like mixed with like something from Thunder Force 4, and it was like fucking random. What a good game. What a hard game too. I forgot how fucking hard Thunder Force haha. Lightning Force is. Haha.
Oh yeah. Lightning
It's
Force.
called it's called Lightning Force here in the States.
You wanna know-
Fucking so lame.
You want to know something? When that was released on the Nintendo Switch through Sega Ages, I specifically bought it off the Japanese eShop so that I would say Thunder Force still.
Dude, exactly. Thunder Force is such a
Thunder
sick
Force
name.
4.
Thunder
And I mean,
Force
like,
4.
the thing is, Thunder Force 1 through 3 are still called Thunder Force in the US, so what's the point of the name change?
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's like the, Super Castlevania 4, right? Like, they
Okay,
wanted to make it
that's
seem
dumb,
cool.
and you know what I would honestly call it? Just Super Castlevania. It's a reimagining of the original game.
That's true.
And in Japan, it's called Akumajo Dracula, Demon Castle Dracula, just like the original
Right.
game. So honestly, I think Super Castlevania, just like without the 4, would be the best name for it.
Yeah.
Although I think it's also worth noting that Konami America was really trying to push that as a sequel, because like even in the opening crawl it says, once again, Simon Belmont goes to fight Dracula, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. Why are you punching the sign?
Because
Oh.
I'm trying to
He
read it.
can't read. Because he can't read.
Mario
Right.
can't read!
When I was a kid and I
Fuck
couldn't read, I
you!
just started punching the books.
Everyone knows that you can everyone knows that you punch books to absorb the information until you learn how to read.
You pull the knowledge through your knuckles.
Oh. My
Wait,
knuckles are very
Does this
prominent.
mean
Does
that
mean I have
Knuckles
a big
can't read?
brain?
I don't think he can because he has the spikes there. So.
Okay, to be fair, Sonic Boom Knuckles actually can't read.
Yeah.
Because I just remember that one scene from the show where Knuckles just like, ooh, let me see. Like he grabs the mail that they received, like takes out some reading glasses, like, oh wait, I can't read.
I like the one where he's like, I think it's actually from one of the games, and they're like running to something, and like Sonic tells him to go like left or whatever, and Knuckles puts his hands out and does like the L thing with his fingers.
That kind of reminds me from one of the episodes where they're lost in the wilderness, and like Amy and Styx secretly try to help them because they're competing with them.
Yeah.
So they just like drop a compass in front of them, and it's like, oh hey, here's a compass. Then Knuckles just destroys it, and Sonic's like, what'd you do that for? No one tells Knuckles which way is north.
Oh my gosh.
Sonic
Good
Boom
job.
is a really good show. You can get the entirety of Season 1 on DVD, but it just wasn't really marketed very well because said DVDs are bundled with figures, so, like, really cheap figures, so you have to, like, go into, like, the toy aisle to find them. There's a DVD set that's just DVDs as well, but it's just, like, a random selection of episodes.
Whack.
Also, Season 2 isn't available on DVD at all, even though it totally should be, because while I think Season 1 is great in its own right, Season 2 is just infinitely better.
Infinite.
Please
Like
don't
that
talk
guy
about
from Sonic
Infinite.
Forces. Yeah.
I don't care if he is the tallest of mountains and the roughest of waves.
Oh, is that in reference to the song there?
Yes.
Alright, thank you. Took me a sec. Evan, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what you're doing here. Oh, there you go! Okay, I'm glad my question was answered immediately.
Maybe you should question things like more often because you'll get the answer right away then.
That shit came
Ask
like
if you
fucking
probably see.
immediately, yeah.
Maybe we should question Gabe more often too. Remember that time where he shat on Battle Network for no reason?
I don't like that number.
I don't even know what that is. I
I'm
can't
not
comment.
Yeah, I know. Wait, Gabe, did you try it again ever since that first time when you were a little boy?
Of course, yeah. I tried it again.
Because I remember, like, during the time that you did shit on it, you specifically said that you were too young and couldn't appreciate that you didn't jump and shoot in it. But did you try it again since?
I did, and I'm gonna be honest, a bit better, but I don't know.
What is it that isn't doing it for you? Because I haven't played them at all, so I'm asking.
See, I don't know. Okay, I think. Okay, I'll do my best to put into words. Words good.
Do you just only like Mega Man games that have jumping and shooting in them?
No, that's a false statement. I do like jump and shoot Mega Man games, but like I said, I also really like Star Force.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And Star Force, you don't jump and shoot. You shoot and use fucking summon cards and stuff, right?
It's the same gameplay style as Battle Network, isn't it?
No, because Star Force is over the third person, and you're on a grid that is... The enemy's board is...
Oh, hey, we finally got that star.
Yeah. I guess it was easy because it was on the DS, first of all. And so the enemy board was on the top screen, and your board was on your screen, right? And so you were, like, looking towards them. I don't know why I prefer that to the side-to-side. I think when it's, like, side-to-side, my brain just goes, like, oh, I have to, like, it's all about positioning. Whereas in Star Force, it's not really about your positioning on the board. It's really about, like, because everything is, telegraphed. It shows where enemy attacks are going to be, yada yada.
I wonder if the one Battle Network game that was on DS is more like Star Force in that regard.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know, because I haven't tried that one.
Well, you see, because the thing about that game is that it's also on GBA. Like, it's on both GBA and DS.
Yeah. And I don't know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, I thought the whole, Robot Master EXE thing was really cool. And I did like the, story in Battle Network. But I don't know. And it's weird because, like I said, I like Star Force, which you're right. It is pretty much the exact same thing as Battle Network, but instead of being on a horizontal plane, it's on a vertical plane. What is that?
You're supposed to just swim through these tubes, or these rings, every star. This star actually has the exact same name as the final star in Jolly Roger Pay through the jet stream.
What was that? Localization team kind of forgot about that one.
And it's like it's the other water stage with the exact same musical theme in it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to swim into it, which you can't do. You need to get the metal cap.
Wait, so you put a cap on top of this air vent thing?
You put the cap on top of Mario and he becomes Metal Mario.
You become heavy and you sink to the bottom.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You saw Metal Mario a few parts ago, Carrie.
I didn't know it was a metal cap. So yeah, that makes so much more sense than putting a cap on the vent because that would hide the star too. Time to get some air. It's the Sonic music.
That is the Sonic music. In Sonic Adventure 2, you can only really hear that if you're playing as Knuckles or Rouge, and
yeah, because they have they've got the water stages.
And then they have actual drowning animation when that happens too.
Yeah, because not only just in Aquatic Mine, but the
Dry Lagoon as well.
Dry Lagoon,
yeah. In Sonic Adventure 1, though, you can drown in the swimming pool, the extremely shallow swimming pool.
You can.
To be fair, like those 5-gallon buckets say, you only need 2 inches of water to drown.
Is that facts?
Well, I think it's one of those warnings.
Did Mario just clip through that reef?
Don't let a child fall into a 5-gallon bucket because they could drown.
It's true.
If there's water in it, of course.
That's how Mario talks now. He just says, "Here we go."
Pretty much you can drown as long as your mouth and your nose are covered in water.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Can I drown by breathing in too much water while drinking? You know how it goes down the wrong pipe
Probably.
or whatever? Can I drown by injecting? Well, not injecting. This took too long. Not injecting, but oh, it's a manta ray.
You're supposed to swim through. Yeah, it's called the Manta Ray's Reward. You're supposed to swim through 5 of its rings in a row.
Wait, is the male one called a manta ray and the female one called a manta ray?
Wonderful, Carrie. Just wonderful humor. You're really knocking it out of the park here.
Thanks.
Anyway, getting this just right fucking sucks. It's next to impossible, and I hate this one for that reason. But, we did it. We did it. Look at that, I got the star.
Good job, nice backflip.
This took longer than the red coins, this one. And before I trimmed it down, this part was almost 40 minutes long because of that one star. So, you know, yeah, I'm kind of glad that I did that. I've been paying close attention to the editing here, because while there isn't an excessively huge need for it, there are just these moments where I'm either acting like a dumbass or just, like, having really shit luck. And, you know, I just gotta really watch out for those so that the parts don't go on for too long or just get too boring to watch. Much later on, it becomes a bit more often, because some of the last few stages in this game are just bad.
Oh, what?
I don't like TikTok Clock or Rainbow Riot at all.
I don't think anyone likes TikTok Clock.
I think people like it more than Rainbow Riot, at least, but I don't know. I kind of hate them both equally.
That's fair.
Anyway, this is one of the cooler stars in the game, because you're supposed to get the one in that cage there, and the way you do that is, the only way you can do this is by being both Metal Mario and Vanish Mario at the same time.
Yeah, man. Should say. That's why it's called.
So you can wear two hats at once?
Yes,
Yeah,
watch this.
That's why it's called the
Vanish Cap. That's why they're right next to each other, too. So now we're Vanish Metal Mario.
Nice.
Imagine a super armored behemoth coming up for you, but you can't even see him. That's essentially what this is.
Imagine if just like an invisible super armored behemoth just punches you in the face.
And yep, and you die. And you're like, ow.
How could you be ow if you're dead?
Isn't like dead the worst form of ow you can possibly be?
It depends on how you die.
That's true, because if you're murdered, that's like the worst ow.
Well, as you're being murdered, once you're dead, then you don't have to worry about that.
But like, you being dead is like the worst case scenario of ow, where you're just like...
That's true. That's true.
Wait, is this... No, this isn't the staircase. I was like, are we gonna see Evan do the back jump up the staircase?
I do not do a backward long jump ever in this game.
That's alright.
Anyway, now that we've completed the second Bowser stage, we can finally get up here. I do really like this area. Like once we get up this this spiral staircase here.
E.
You know, we got some new corridors here. Just this place looks like this area of the castle looks really interesting, and I like a few of the stages that are in here, but there are also a few of the stages in here that I cannot.
That's the power of the star's life filter into the castle. That's right, I'm the same toad as before. Here, I'll tell you a little something about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. And when you go to the water cannon, you can flood it by, jump into the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found. Look what I found. Do you understand, Mario?
Thanks for the power star, dickhead.
That voice you did sounded like it would be a good voice for a character that's a pig. Yeah.
You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Son of a pig.
You know what I'm referencing?
Yes,
There's
yes, I do. You do.
This old Looney Tunes cartoon where Porky is like hammering a table, right? And he hits his thumb, and he goes, son of a son of a gun. And he like looks right into the camera. He's like, you thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
You thought it was Porky Pig, but it was actually Porky Minch.
It was Porky me did it Dio.
Dio?
Going on Porky though.
Alright, next time on Smash Team Games, the part of Mario 64 that has Dio in it.
Uri.